I'm excited to be here because a lot of kids at my school don't know what politics are and like what's going around the world, and I would like to know what's going around the world and what's happening.
What are you most excited about for today?
I'm excited to just see what everyone has to say and learn different things about political science and like the government.
I'm excited to see the man himself, Mr. President.
How about you? Just to get a better understanding and just so that other people can also understand what's happening in our world, because a lot of people are kind of naive to it. So it's just, who are you most excited to hear from?
Dan Crenshaw.
Learning experience is my first time going to anything like this.
Do you think this is something important you'd like to see more of this with your political leaders?
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce my best friend and my husband, Dan Crenshaw.
You go back, what, 5 times to pick your boys up? And in Marcus's case, I mean, he fell off a mountain. Your entire team gets killed, and yet you keep going. I mean, like, what is it that makes you do that?
It wasn't about what I was doing. It was simply about the fact that the people that I love with every moral fiber of my belief in, and every moral fiber of my being, of everything that I cared about was in the worst moment of their times. And it was, you know, everything in life is just about believing in things bigger than yourself.
I started that gunfight with all of my friends and all of my gear. And 3 hours later, I was almost naked. And all my friends were dead. They whipped me till I was naked. Now, I can tell you that it looked cool or if it was the right decision or the wrong decision, but when everything falls apart around you, just do what you do. The training and everything that you've gone through up until that point will come in. Right? There's the difference between being fear or having fear and being afraid. Being afraid will leave you a blobbering mess. Fear is the fuel for your willpower.
Why Jesus is actually not a socialist.
And the key word there, the key idea there that socialists who make this argument don't seem to understand is it was voluntary. It actually was compelling from the Holy Spirit, which is very different than Bernie Sanders. So it's another way to say
one eye, baseball gets a lot harder. We were trying to figure out how to give out these baseballs, and they're like, somebody's like, just throw them from the crowd. You're not. But what we do have is we randomly selected 10 names.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right.
This is home for me, y'all. So as you guys didn't know, I went to Springwoods High School. I still live about 9 miles from where I went to high school. So I played 24 years at the highest level at a game that I love to play, and enjoyed it to the fullest. I did my very best at that, and actually obviously had a chance to, once I retired, come home and play, like you saw some of the highlights, 3 wonderful years for our Houston Astros, and we went to the World Series at that time, so that was a lot of fun.
When anybody says, what's the best lesson, I always say push through the fear. Because when you push through the fear, you find out you're so much stronger on the other side.
You obviously did a pretty great job, but for you, what was your favorite accomplishment? What stuck out?
I think letting the UN know that truly that there was a new sheriff in town.
Yeah, you did a good job on that.
And I thought the best way I could do my job is if I represented and defended America so that everyone knew what we were for and what we were against. You didn't have to like it, but you had to understand what we were for and against. And just gaining respect for America again was so important because they would beat us up.
Yeah.
You lose freedoms when you take socialism. And so you have to understand we are the coolest experiment to ever happen. And while we're not perfect, we're better than any other country in the world when it comes to that.
Ambassador Nikki Haley, everybody. Thank you so much for your help. You guys are amazing. Thank you all so much.